San Antone, it's really good to see you. It's been a while, but you've been on my mind. I've seen your rolling hills and winding rivers, so clear that I could almost make them mine. I can almost see the old Bandera Highway stretching out toward old Mexico, and the times we used to walk down by the river. Now it seems like such a long, long time ago. San Antone, it's really good to see you. It's been a while, but you've been on my mind. I've been a lot of places.
It's still very good.
Yeah. So you're just running that on your browser?
Yeah.
That's like, oh yeah, wind it back.
Boom. Hit her back nice and slow like this. Then you go like this. Watch.
Oh,
Like that.
You finger it. Finger your phone for a good. Finger the rock.
I can put my dick behind the door and suck it then, Zoggy. Hey. See, look at this. Now I'm trying to knock yellow out of there. But yellow is me as well. So I'm not rooting
You're
for
playing
anybody.
against yourself.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get good. I joined a curling league. My girlfriend and I, so we're curlers.
That's right. Nice.
Yeah.
How many times have you gone so far?
2.
Good.
Just started. My league just started. I didn't realize that curling, you'd think curling is like a high class sport. Like gentlemen in like ties.
I thought that too.
Bow ties being like, yes, jolly good, sir.
Yes.
But it's actually just blue collared slobs that work at Tafasco that are like getting fucking wasted.
Damn. Just hucking rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I guess it's like bowling.
Yeah, it's one of those sports
Oh,
that
nuts.
even like a fat drunk guy can be good at.
Yeah. I had to do a curling commercial a few months back, and I had to learn all the rules.
What a skip is?
No, it's a person, but I
Yeah.
don't know who they are.
Well, it's
what do they do?
It's the person of color they get to clean all the rocks.
The skipper.
Yeah, he's
Go get him, skipper.
He spit shines all the rocks before the round.
Oh no, it's definitely a blue collar game.
Yeah. Yep. They're actually legally allowed to employ slaves still.
Yeah, they're untouched by any slavery laws.
Even the slaves dig it. No.
Sick.
A skip is like he's like the team leader, kind of like the team captain. He's the one that goes at the end and he tells everybody where he wants you to fucking toss the rocks.
Yeah, what he wants to go down. What he wants that fucking rock layout to look like by the end.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And oh fuck, it's so much fun, dude. It's a great fucking game.
Nice.
I love it. Yeah, I'm kind of hooked.
That's sick. Does it cost money to go?
Apparently it's like $200 or something for the league. It goes until March.
Right.
And but we haven't paid anything yet. She's very chill. She's like, we don't know how much everybody owes us yet. So don't worry.
Really?
About it. Yeah.
It's very lax.
Yeah, man. So I like so the first day I go, we're like confused. We're like, it looks like an old Legion. You know what I mean? It's the oldest, second oldest curling club in Canada. So like 1867 is when this curling club opened.
Is it like in an old building too?
Super old building.
That's cool.
Very old building. And
Nice.
so there's the guy that's our skip. He's like gonna teach us how to do stuff, right? And then they're like, oh, and there's this other guy on our team. He's gonna teach you how to do it too. And this guy, he smelled like he just stunk like booze and darts. He looked like shit. And he was doing a really bad job of teaching us how to curl.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, our skip, like our leader, he's like, I told them I'm not gonna play this year if that guy is on our team. I don't want to play with that guy.
Don't want to.
And I was like, why? Like, why don't you want him on our team? He's like, because he said something inappropriate about my daughter. He's like, because his daughter is like curler too. And he's like, he kept showing us pictures of his daughter, the same picture of his daughter like 3 times. He's like, look at that. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, this guy said something really sexual about my daughter. So I said I was never going to play with him again. And so if he's on our team, I'm not going to be on your team anymore. And I'm like, well, come on, man. I'm not going to say let's say his name's Bobby Boo. Bobby Boo Boo.
Bobby Boo Boo.
So our skip, Bobby Boo Boo. I like Bobby Boo Boo. And then the other guy, let's say his name's Paul. which is his name.
This sounds like Big Lebowski. How there's actually a pedophile playing
Yeah.
like bowling and
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's kind of like Kingpin too, the
Yes.
movie Kingpin. Yeah,
Nice.
It's
Yo,
a
sign
lot
me
of
up.
bowling. It's like bowling. And so this guy, the next week we go, or I didn't go, Natalie went, and he's this guy who said something inappropriate about this guy's daughter. He's
Yeah.
like lacing up his shoes, and Natalie goes over to him and he's like, yeah, apparently I'm not allowed to play here anymore. They kicked me out. And he was all like disgruntled and drunk.
Yeah.
And so a week goes by and I'm looking around on the computer and there's this documentary filmmaker I know from Toronto, and he made a I'm like, who is this guy he's made a documentary about? It's the guy from curling that got kicked out for saying the inappropriate thing.
What's the documentary about? Him being a pedophile?
It's about him being a douser.
What's a douser?
A douser is one of those people who takes like the sticks and they try to find water, like a witching well.
Oh.
You ever seen that?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
walk
yeah.
around like with like, yeah, there's water down there. There's a well down there.
Right,
He's
right.
like the stupid. It's like
Like an old
black
prospector?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Okay.
But this guy claims he can use dowsing rods to find the fifth dimension. And so the documentary is about this guy being like, yeah, I follow around beings from the fifth dimension. There's one sitting here right now. And so I messaged the guy and
The filmmaker?
the
or
filmmaker,
Whoa.
and I'm like, hey man, like this guy, I just saw him at curling.
Shit.
And he's like, yeah, I was going to join the curling league, but they said they wouldn't allow him to play. So they kicked him out. So I can't play now.
Damn.
And so I didn't want to
Wait.
get into why they kicked him out. I
The
didn't wa-
filmmaker they kicked out.
yeah, the filmmaker wanted to join the league, but he couldn't because his friend got kicked out. The guy who made the documentary.
Oh, right. They're friends. So
Yeah.
not only did he make a film about him, they're like friends and close.
Now it's like he like found a freak, made a documentary, and befriended him.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
And then I find this guy's name,
Yeah.
the pedophile.
Right.
But he's not a pedophile.
He's not a pedophile. We should
These
probably.
are just rumors.
yeah.
They're not even. There's
This is
no
all
rumor that he's a
hearsay.
pedophile. He's just a weird guy.
We're starting the rumors.
And so I found his Facebook, and I started going through his Facebook, and he's got like pictures of him hugging trees that say LSD on them.
this guy's.
And he's just an acid head junk like guy that just did too many drugs in the 70s.
he's just misunderstood.
And apparently he used to be the original manager for the band Teenage Head, and he owned a record store
What?
in Hamilton in the 70s. Yeah.
Where do all these like characters come from? That fucking like they're freak shows, and then you do a little bit of digging, and they're like, this guy actually almost won a Nobel Peace Prize for
They had a lot of
finding the
problems.
fifth dimension, and
And then some other
now
guy.
he's like creeping out people's daughters.
Yeah, he almost found the fifth dimension, and then he started looking at 15-year-old girls' butt cheeks.
He gave up on the fifth dimension.
He's like, I'm gonna go for the third dimension in that in that little girl's butthole.
It's a much more modest and noble, maybe not noble,
He's like-
but it's a much more achievable goal, probably.
He's like, I can feel the fifth dimension, but I can't put my dick in it. So I'm gonna go for the third dimension in a
Pointless.
15-year-old girl's asshole.
The fifth dimension has no pussy.
It's really hard to get your dick sucked in the fifth dimension.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's a waste of time. Don't even bother.
But in this dimension that we live in, the
Yes.
third dimension,
Yes.
you can get your dick sucked by a 15-year-old girl.
Damn, man, I'm rereading From Hell, and that whole book, it's about it's like the Jack the Ripper Alan Moore book.
Yeah.
But like the whole idea of the book is Jack the Ripper's killing all these prostitutes to try and find the fourth dimension.
Oh shit!
One below fifth.
Wow.
That's why he did it. He's like some doctor that worked for the royal. Isn't the true story. It's one of the conspiracies. But the conspiracy is it was like a doctor that worked for the royal family, like Queen Victoria, and they hire, I guess there's like a illegitimate royal baby, and they hire him to kill the prostitutes, like 5 prostitutes who know about it. And he
Oh.
takes it on because he's like, oh, maybe I can find the fourth dimension this way, ripping up these whores.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
So apparently, ripping up whores is the way to find the new dimension. It's like
that's the way to the fourth. I don't know what would be to the fifth. Jesus, what do you have to do to get to the fifth?
Well, this guy was dousing his way to the fifth, but I think he dosed himself a little too much. to
Yeah,
get there.
probably. Shit.
He skipped right to the 8th dimension, and
Yeah.
then he got kicked out of the curling club.
What a fall from grace.
But yo, it seems like it must be hard to get kicked out of this curling club because there's
Yeah,
a lot
that's-
of people there that look like they do some dirty things.
Right. It's a dirty club.
Curling's a dirty game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun though. I'm really liking it. And
Can you
I hope I stick with it.
heckle when other people are doing it, or no? That's no.
I don't know. I'm not comfortable enough yet to talk
You've
shit.
only been twice. So I
I mean,
wouldn't-
twice I'm like, hey, this guy's a fag. But I hope I get to a point where I can start heckling.
Yeah. Hold on. Yo, 1 sec. Let me just, this is so professional on me, but I got to make sure I hit record. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I have to piss really bad.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, go piss. That's fine.
Do you think you can
I can try and, man the ship until you're,
serve up some knowledge to the
yeah.
people?
Yeah.
Episode 42.
Episode 42. I'll talk about what happened to the other episodes. Okay. Yeah. So, Zeli goes and takes a piss. I don't know what happened. All the episodes on YouTube are gone. We had Kanye on for 30 episodes, and they pulled it. I don't know what happened. Before he did his drinking, what was that podcast? Drinking Buddies? Drink Champs? He started his media tour on the OK Ultra podcast. And he ruined 30 episodes for us. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened. YouTube fucked it. But here we are. This is the new studio. Same old pink couch. We look like we're on the casting couch for pedophiles. But I assure you it's not, even though we've made like 10 pedophile jokes so far. Damn, I've never done solo. This is fun. This is crazy. We have lights now. Got studio lights. I'm feeling hot. Feeling hot as fuck. I got the window open, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Boy, what to talk about. Old Chappelle was on SNL last night. That was good. Eli's back. Thank God. I was starting to do other comedians' bits. I was just gonna talk about Dave Chappelle's SNL appearance. Yeah.
I during our between episodes, what was the one that survived?
17 was the last one that survived. All the other ones they disappeared.
So between episode 17 and episode 42, me and Dakota and I had like a big mushroom night.
Oh, yeah.
We did a bunch of mushrooms, got really fucking high. We watched 3 movies.
3 all-time classics.
We started with Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
Yep. Canadian director.
Bob Clark, 1972 classic.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great ending.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
The movie is definitely a slow burn, and it has like all the common horror tropes of like kids going to a haunted house and playing with spirits they shouldn't. Like definitely an Evil Dead vibe.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Evil Dead like came out after.
Yeah.
It feels
way
like
after.
I'm sure all those tropes like existed in novels and shit before like cinema, but boy, does it feel like Evil Dead ripped off that movie.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty influential film actually, and it's so funny. Like they just like casually dig up a corpse and they're like playing with it. Yeah. Like they shouldn't play with dead things, but
no, they shouldn't.
they shouldn't have done that. But it's so like they're like these theater people, and they're like, we're performing Shakespeare on an abandoned island, and they just dig up a corpse and they're like kissing it on the cheek and like putting hats on them and stuff.
Yeah, and I think there's like 2 of the characters like this is fucked up. You shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, and then
like, shut up.
And then the ending is just massive.
Yeah, man, the ending is a reckoning on these fucking kids.
Yeah,
for like 20 minutes, like nonstop. The music is like blaring, and it's just these kids getting fucked. Well, spoiler, but these kids getting fucked up. I mean, if you didn't know,
they don't make it out.
Yeah, they don't make it.
And then after that, I was peaking pretty hard. I was like, oh my God, I'm really stoned. And I'd eaten, I think we ate a little bit more at that point too, and we were really having a good time. And so we busted out a bottle of bubbly, and then I had these like hallucinogenic diarrhea shits, where I'm like staring at the wall like, like I'm like holding onto my sink, like just pooping so badly. And then I come out and we threw on Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, man, sick Paul Schrader film. Yeah, well, he wrote it.
Yeah.
And
holy fuck, that's like one of our new favorite movies.
God damn, man, that movie is so good. What song does it open with again? San Antone by
who? Some
good guy.
Yeah, some good guy.
He's like he's not like a hugely famous country or folk guy. But
no, he's pretty obscure.
Yeah, pretty obscure, but there's a good chance you've heard that song. There's because there's another film that opens with that song, right?
That and the Ninth Configuration both open and close with the same song.
Yeah, both films such a great open and close Oh, it's so good, man. This fucking movie.
Maybe we should use the song
Ooh,
to open the show.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Hopefully you don't get flagged, but probably not.
whatever.
It's a pretty obscure song.
I think you just get. I think when you get flagged, it's just like you can't modernize it, which we're not modernizing shit anyway. So
No, we're not in it for the money. We're in
No.
it for the pussy.
I'm in it for the fifth dimension.
I'm in it for the fifth dimension 15-year-old pussy.
Yeah, we'll do that actually.
So
you'll have
the
heard it.
music that you heard
Yeah.
is San Antone by blank McBlanky.
blank McBlanky blank blank.
And we fucking love that song.
So good. It's such a. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely check it out. It's such a heartfelt fucking way to open the movie. This guy, this Vietnam War vet, just coming home, a prisoner of war, POW.
Yeah.
And that song that's playing, and there's like almost like a parade, just a big crowd of people waiting for him at the airport to just welcome home and shit. So heartfelt, and then he comes home. And his life just fucking sucks dick.
Yeah.
His life is
I feel
so
like we shouldn't
bad.
spoil this one.
Yeah, I won't spoil it too much, but
Yeah.
the movie's just about a guy whose life sucks shit.
It sucks ass. And
Dude.
something bad things happen to him, and then he wants revenge.
we had the funniest ongoing joke while we were watching it on mushrooms. I think like we had the TV volume down at one point, so we just like couldn't hear what was being said, and we were just going, huh? And then it turned into the character not hearing
He would
anybody
say
else.
something. He'd be like, God damn it, Brandy. And we'd be like, huh?
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Be like, my kid doesn't even remember me. Be like, what's that?
What's that? Huh? I can't hear you. The whole movie we just thought it was about a deaf guy.
Yeah, it's just
He doesn't even know his life is bad because he can't hear anything.
he can't hear all the bad things that have happened to him
Yeah.
since he's been back.
And who's that actor? God damn, he's so
Tommy
good.
Lee Jones?
No, the main guy.
Oh, William Devane.
Yeah, William Devane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Devane in my dick is hard.
he's so stoic through the whole movie.
Yeah.
And it's so funny.
He's got one emotion.
So it totally works. If you watch that movie, play a little game like we did, very funny, and just go, anytime someone talks to him, you just go, huh? What?
Yeah, just pretend you didn't hear him.
Yeah. Because he's so stoic, it's almost believable. He's
Yeah.
not hearing shit from anybody.
And then like we were so high. Like it's
Man.
such a beautiful looking film too, and like
So
we were
good.
so high throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, to wind down, we put on this movie called Der Johnsons. It's like this fucking
Danish?
I think it's like a Danish or fucking Netherlands horror film.
Mm.
And I don't even really know what it's about. It's about
Yeah.
like 8 baby clones that have
Yeah.
like telepathic powers, and
Yeah.
and like the mother and like another girl try to like do something.
Yeah. It stars John Fetterman 8 times, basically.
Yeah. It's the John Fetterman biopic.
Yeah.
Post stroke John Fetterman biopic.
Yeah. That movie was wild.
Yeah, it was stupid, but it was kind of perfect for the feeling I was having.
It was a good wind down movie.
Yeah, I was like, it kept me fucked up.
Yeah. There's like set pieces you fucking pointed out. It was so funny. Like some set pieces, like there's one where they're, oh my God. There's like I barely remember the plot, but there's some character that's investigating this shit. He's like I think he's like a police officer. Or he's like, even got a cooler title. He's like a special investigator.
Yeah.
And they are going through, him and his team are going through these like documents, and it's just a fucking warehouse of paper.
He's like, how are we? He's like, we got so many documents to go through, and then it like
Camera's zooming out, and it's like that scene at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark where the guy's like pushing like the box into the giant warehouse and like zooms out and there's like millions of boxes. It's like that.
Yeah.
And he's like on the phone talking to someone. He's like, well, how you making it out? And he's like, well, we still got a lot of paperwork to go through. And the camera's zooming out. It's an impossibly big warehouse.
It's like an Amazon warehouse stacked to the ceiling with papers.
It's so funny.
Yeah. And, so after that happened, the next day, because we were up till like 3 a.m, like just like howling. There's this one scene we like went outside for a smoke and paused the movie when there was like 20 minutes left in the movie.
This
And
is
then-
Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. And then we come back in, we're talking, shooting the shit, laughing, and then we're like, all right, come on, let's finish this movie.
Yeah.
Press play, and it's just it's just gunfire and bloodshed for 20 minutes straight, and then the credits roll.
They just start rolling. It's so good, man.
Yeah. So
That was so funny.
it was probably one of my favorite mushroom trips.
You didn't, I forgot to mention at the, like towards the end, we busted out vodka shots. Fucked me up right good.
I'm like, hey, do you want a shot of vodka? He's like, yeah, you know what? Sure,
Yeah.
let's do it. And I gave it to him and I took one. And then in the other room, I just hear him like, he like got up and ran to the sink and just exploded.
Oh
vomit.
man, it's the worst. I puked.
They get ruined your trip.
Yeah, it fucked me up. I felt like poisoned after.
Yeah, it ended your trip.
Yeah, you fucking threw on the brakes.
And then he leaves at like 3:30 in the morning, and I just throw on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, like we're fucking Larry David for 3 more hours. This is the best. Fuck.
Dude, when I got home, I spent 3 hours. I like literally stayed up till 6 a.m. just trying to put on Rolling Thunder
You
again.
want to watch it again?
Yeah, but it's not like available anywhere.
Hard to find it on streaming services.
Yeah, I think it was on Tubi is what I ended up using. Yeah. And then it was like whatever, 5 in the morning when I started watching it again. And the fucking Tubi is like, it's free, but it's ad breaks.
Yeah.
So I'd be watching fucking like Pampers commercials would come on like blaring.
Pussy Pampers.
Pussy Pampers.
Try the new Pussy Pampers for your pussy baby pussy. So the next day, because we had a massive night at my place, the next day I have people that live above me, and I put on that Rolling Thunder theme song. And I was just like making breakfast and like cleaning up before my girlfriend got back home, putting on this. I would repeat the song over and over again. And I hear a knock on my door. And I go knock on the door. My neighbor, he's like, yes, you had your friend over last night. You were way too loud. You have to remember there are other people that live here with you. And even right now, the music is too loud. And I'm thinking like, is he heard that song like really loud last night?
He probably heard it 50 times.
And I'm blaring it now. Again.
He heard it at least 2 times the night before because the movie opens and closes with it.
Yeah.
And then
he heard it another
probably
5-6 times the next day. So he was like shaking. He was so upset, but he was trying to be polite. He's like, even now, you're too loud now. You have to be quiet. You have to remember there are other people here that live with you. And I was so upset because I was still kind of high.
Yeah.
And I was so upset that this man like gently accosted me. I was like, whew,
I'd be pissed.
Like my blood pressure went up. I was like, God, I got to get out of the house.
Your
And
fucking fist is like...
yeah, I was like, I was thinking crazy thoughts afterwards because
Damn.
like you get sometimes after a big mushroom trip, you get a little psychotic a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was like, this
Sure.
guy works for like the KGB and he's gonna like jump in my window and like stab me in the throat while I'm sleeping.
He just doesn't appreciate good music, good folk, fucking music.
Good fucking folk.
I guess it's not folk. What even is it? It's like
It's soft rock,
soft rock,
yacht rock.
Yeah, yacht rock.
Yeah. So fuck, that was a beautiful night, man. I loved that night.
That guy coming over the next day reminds me. You and I had a night one time in. This is when I was still living in like the village. And that like remember that small apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The jihad wine.
Yeah. We had like a late night. Let's just say.
There were things to be done, and we did them.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Drugs.
A lot of
We were doing drugs.
yeah, we were doing drugs. And the next day, this like old lady next.
We hadn't gone to sleep yet.
No, yeah, I think we were still up. It was like 10 in the morning. This old lady came, like the old lady next door came and knocked on the door. She's like, listen, like I'm a very like fun girl. Like I'm a sporty girl. But when it gets to 8 a.m., that's a little much.
She's like, I'm sporty. I understand being up early and being excited about the day.
And you yelled at her, like, fucking tell her to do some no sports.
Yeah, we were up all night doing no sports. That's how sporty we were.
Yeah. I was like, fair point. 8 a.m. is a little much.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just glad she didn't call the police on us. Would have had to kill her.
Yeah. She was very gentle. She was
Yeah.
like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It was nice.
But yeah, so that's where the term nose sports came from.
Yeah. If you ever heard that term, it came from that lady across the hall.
Yeah, she invented it.
Yeah. This
She's
old
sporty
German
girl.
woman.
Yeah, so we've pivoted our nights from those kind of drugs to the psychedelics.
The psychedelics, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're members of the psychedelic arts community.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm traveling to the fifth dimension. I'm curling. I'm basically on the same path as this guy. So if you have any 15-year-old daughters you want me to say something inappropriate about, you let me know.
I'll make the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a camera.
Douse my ass. Find some water in my cheeks. Betwixt my cheeks, brother.
Find some mushroom remnants, dude. I'll find a new kind. I'll find a diamond mushroom that's been condensing.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I've been like since then.
We've
I've-
watched some good flicks on mushrooms lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been definitely watching a lot of mushroom movies, mushroom TV.
Yeah.
I've been a mushroom man. I think
Yeah, big time.
I keep saying I'm gonna slow it down, but
And speeding it up.
I'm speeding it up, speeding up the process to my psychotic episode. It's happening soon. So another thing, another movie that
Yes.
we've become obsessed with since episode 17
It's goddamn, it's the best.
is Trancers.
Yeah, it's the fucking best.
Yeah. Fucking amazing movie. Clock's in at about like 71 minutes long or something like that.
This movie is so good. Yeah, it's like a Transformers, Blade Runner kind of. I don't even want to say ripoff because I love it so much.
Transformers.
Or sorry, not Transformers, Terminator.
Yeah.
It's Michael Bay before Michael Bay. I don't know why I said Transformers.
Well, it's Trancers, trans people.
The T, Terminator.
Dave Chappelle, trans people, Trancers.
That's how retarded I'm getting. Yeah, but it's the fucking movie goes in so many directions. It feels like a 3-hour epic.
Yeah.
And then
It's got like fucking 15 different shooting locations.
yeah, so good, man. I remember when I pressed pause. I was on mushrooms. I did it. I watched it solo on mushrooms because you told me to do it. And I remember I was on mushrooms at my house. And you're like, text me. Have you watched Trancers yet? Have you put on Trancers yet? And I was like, nah.
You were so high.
I was like, I'm just like glued to my couch. I'm fucked. I was like, I'm
He kept looking at his phone and being like, "Did iOS change? Did they update? What's going on with my phone?"
What's happening with iOS?
Yeah.
Where's the new Apple iPhone?
You're getting excited about the iPhone. And I'm like, just put on Trancers. And I was sober that night and I was like, I'm going to watch it with you. And I kept pausing it to try and like line it up to where he was.
Because I kept pausing it. It was blowing me away. Every scene, every frame would blow me away. I had to pause it and laugh for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's probably why it felt like 4 hours for me.
Yeah,
truly. But
Probably did take about 3.5.
it actually did. It took like the whole night.
Yeah, I've seen that movie like 4 times now.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I can't get enough of it.
The movie's so good, man. It stars this guy, Tim Thomerson. You know a lot about him.
Yeah, he's a comedian from the comedy store in LA from like the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And he he started with people like Robin Williams and Jim Carrey and like all those guys.
Yeah.
And he was just like a crazy ass comedian and never became like famous for his comedy, but in the early 80s he started doing films like B movies.
Yeah.
And he's honestly such a good leading man,
Yeah.
a character actor. Like,
He's like fucking Harrison Ford meets Jim Carrey to me.
yeah, and he reminds me a little bit too of like he's got the Bruce Campbell charm as well.
Yeah, that for sure.
And he's just brilliant. Like, such a good blue. Like, what is this? One of his famous quotes?
His quote rules, man. He's just talking to his job as an actor, and he's like, "Listen, bottom line, I'm doing blue collar work for white collar money."
Damn.
Fucking so sick. That's the attitude. He's like a bricklayer, and he's just making dope ass B movie entertainment. So good.
Yeah.
And it's like it's no frills. It's like any good B movie genre film is. It's like not pretentious. It's stylish and fun, and can be a bit provocative. Has like some kind of philosophical theme, maybe. But it's just fucking good entertainment and well done. Like when it's good. And this one is like the best, in my opinion, for
Imagine
my money.
saying, I do white collar work for blue collar money. It's like, so you work at the Geek Bar at Best Buy.
That is the opposite.
Yeah.
You work in a dissolving business, like a brick and mortar shithole. That rules.
No, so we became obsessed with Rolling Thunder and Trancers during our and you would have heard all about that if those episodes didn't get deleted.
I know. I don't know what happened. We talked about them. We're kind of having.
We never stopped.
Yeah, we kind of had to rehash some shit. There's a lot you missed out on. We're in a new space.
There was that episode I had that mental breakdown. I thought I was gay for a while.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what that was about.
Well, I did show my butthole.
You did fuck on podcast.
I fucked a guy on the podcast, a big fat guy.
Yeah, it's very hard to hold a conversation.
Yeah, I had the mic in his ass. And I was sucking his balls and trying to talk to Dakota at the same time.
Man, it was a feat. So you guys missed that episode.
No, it was an ass. It wasn't a feet. It was an asshole.
Oh, right. Sorry. It was an asshole.
I was sucking his balls.
Yeah,
no,
man.
it's been good. It's been good.
There's some classics down the drain, but
but we'll try and recreate them.
Yeah, we'll definitely trying to recreate them.
But
yeah,
shout out to all the homies. You know, I know.
Yeah,
it's-
most definitely.
I know it's been a minute.
yeah. Let's just end the podcast. That's that.
We'll see you in another 4 months.
We did 20 minutes. Bye. Yeah, I want to. We might show some clips of transfers too. There's some good lines, some good ass lines. Fucking. So when I watched it, I had Steve over like the next weekend.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even the next weekend. This is so funny. It was the next day.
Yeah.
So I did mushrooms on Friday night. Like did so many and got completely fucked. And I puked all night too. Right before I ate mushrooms, I ate like 3 pounds of wings.
Yeah.
So I ate 3 pounds of wings, buffalo. And then right after I ate the wings, I fucking ate like 2.5 grams of mushrooms and just vomited while watching Trancers. It was great. Anyway, the very next fucking day, Steve came over and I was like, I have to watch this movie again and we're doing mushrooms again. So I just relived the whole night again with Steve. Didn't puke that night, but Steve loved it too. And anyway, there was this one fucking line in the movie. I can't even the like to give a bit of context. Tim Thomerson, the leading man, he plays a cop. He's kind of like a Deckard character, like from Blade Runner. He hunts down these guys called Trancers, and he's kind of quit the force early in the movie. He quits, and there's a scene where it's in LA in the future, and there's a scene he's like scuba diving alone in LA. It gets revealed that he lost his wife to a trancer, so he's just like sad, broken man scuba diving in the ocean in LA. And by the way, all of LA is like underwater. So he's like swimming. There's like buildings in the distance while he's swimming. Yeah. And he comes up and he like
he's wearing like a motorcycle helmet. That's his like his scuba gear is like a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah. And man, when the movie sold me is when he like comes out of the ocean and he just pulls out street sign of Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. And he's scraping off barnacles. Yeah. It's so sick. Anyway, this is like boss, the police sergeant or whatever. It's like, you got to come back in the force. He's like,
we need you, Jack Death.
We need you, Jack Death. The council is like this is like council. That's the government. And they're like, there's
like 4 elderly people.
Yeah. I think
it's like 4 geriatrics.
Yeah. It's like the council is summoning you. It's the highest honor there is. And he just fucking looks at him and goes, fuck him.
Fuck him.
And goes right back into the ocean. It's so sick. Man, one of the best scenes. We might play that because it's just so good. Give you a taste.
Yeah.
How good that movie is.
I'm getting a call here.
Oh.
What's that? You want us to do a bulge check? Okay. Butt Boys bulge check, everybody.
How you doing?
All right, everyone look at the bulge. How's your bulge?
Yeah, it's good. It looks like Brendan Schaub right now.
Yeah.
Camel toe.
Mine looks like Detroit Red Wing star Brendan Shanahan.
Have you ever seen that? Not that I listen to his podcast. There's like a subreddit of pure hatred against him, Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, that guy's a wiener.
Yeah. It's just the fighter and the kid subreddit. It happens to like every podcast subreddit or many, like the Opie and Anthony subreddit eventually turned to them like hating Opie and Anthony. Yeah. And I think the Howard Stern subreddit is the same thing. But the fighter and the kid subreddit, I'm sure a lot of our listeners probably subscribe to that one.
Or at least know about it.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. They just shit on him like so ruthlessly.
Yeah.
But they often, man, I don't know what the fuck they did. I don't know why nobody's told him, but like Brendan Schaub, the camera angle, this is probably not much better, ours, but it's like he just has a massive camel toe the whole fucking podcast.
Oh, just nuts?
Yeah. Like every episode. It's disgusting.
He's just all nuts.
It's the most like offensive thing I've ever seen.
His dick is like a button.
Yeah. It's gross. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, so that podcast,
I think we're good though. I think we're good.
Yeah. I mean, my nuts are so big they look like dick. So I got a fucking nut that looks like dick.
You got 2 dicks.
Yeah, it looks like I got 2 big dicks and a little fucking goiter on it, on the top of it.
A pimple. 2 big dicks and a pimple.
There's been times where I've had trouble getting hard and I just shove one of my nuts in a girl's pussy instead of my cock.
Damn. Did you like that?
No.
No.
Heavens no.
No.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come.
I'm not bragging, but I got a fucking big nutsack.
Yeah.
It's like annoying.
No, I do.
But I have
we both have big nuts. We're big testicle boys.
Yeah, but like the dick size, like is whatever. It's,
Nothing to cry home about.
Yeah, we'll
You know
say
what?
that.
I'm not gonna go back home and cry to my parents about my
No.
dick because it's not big.
It's precisely nothing to
I'm
cry
not gonna
about.
cry about my big dick. Let's say that. I'm gonna not cry about
Yeah.
it. But so the time that I'm talking about earlier about our big mushroom trip where we watched 3 movies, I went to the washroom at one point and I pulled my pants down to piss and my cock looked huge.
Nice.
I was like, whoa, where the fuck has this been my entire life?
Yeah.
It looked awesome. I could have held it with both hands while I
Yeah.
was pissing. And I was like, I hope this is like a permanent.
Yeah, big
Like a-
old snake.
Yeah, I was like, I hope this is like a permanent reaction to mushrooms. Just fucking allergic reaction. My dick got long and awesome. And so I was like, I'd be pissing. I'd be holding it like a boss, like a fire hose.
Damn, I think it might be like mushrooms improve your self-image, because when I was puking that night on mushrooms, I would like get up from puking and I'd be like, damn, I look handsome.
You're like a fob. You're like long blonde hair. Like, yes, I'm here to fuck you, baby.
Yeah, I look like Fabby. I was like, man, at least I'm puking my guts out. This sucks, but goddamn, I'm looking handsome.
Yeah, no, same here. There's been times where I'm like on mushrooms and I like go to the bathroom and I got like my long ass hair in front of me and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I look so good. And then I wake up in the morning and my hair's like a fucking rat's nest with a fucking knot in it, like a dumb dread.
Your fucking eyes are so puffy.
Yeah, my eyes are all
Red.
puffy. My fucking tongue is yellow. I look like cum and shit.
Yeah, man, it's that mushroom deception.
Yeah, it's so funny because a lot of people, they're like, don't look at yourself on mushrooms, man. You're not going to like what you see. But like, I only like
what I see.
I only like what I see on mushrooms.
Yeah, in fact, the warning should be actually to not look at yourself, because you'll like it so much you won't stop looking.
You'll get the form of body dysmorphia where you think you're sexy.
Yeah, the worst kind.
It's a good, like, honestly, if you hit that sweet spot on mushrooms, you could go out and get laid just because you're confident
Yeah.
in yourself and you think you're good
Well,
looking.
mushrooms, like it's science. No, I don't know. I heard this somewhere that
Mushrooms are science.
mushrooms is just
100%
science
for sure.
You heard it here. I have heard it like it diminishes like self consciousness, which makes sense. Like I've been meditating a lot, and the times I've done mushrooms, it's like helped. I'll be like meditating while we're talking, or like practicing mindfulness, and I'll have like a fucking truly transcendent experience where the world comes into such sharp focus and like my sense of self completely disappears. So it is, yeah, if you do a little bit of mushrooms, it'll give you that confidence.
Remember when that night when I was on mushrooms, I broke a glass. I shattered a glass all over my kitchen floor, and I was obsessing about cleaning it up. I was like, no, we didn't get it all. We didn't get it all. And Dakota's like, nah, we got it, man. It's all fine. And like we were like cleaning it for like an hour.
Yeah. Do we get it all?
No, the next morning there was glass everywhere.
I was
fucking
convinced.
everywhere.
I
Yeah.
was like, yo, chill.
I would like put a glass down on where I broke the glass, and you'd just hear crunching of broken glass. And I was like, fuck, this is gonna be a pain.
Oh, it sucks.
So I had to make sure I was up and like cleaning before my girlfriend got home.
Yeah. Fucking clean the crime scene.
Yeah, so I'm like a fucking psychedelic warlord right now. Oh my God.
My favorite thing I was doing that night, where I had that like glass of water and I was on your couch.
Yes, splish splash.
I was just being reckless with a glass of water. This is a fun tip. I like to have a few beers and drinks while doing mushrooms, but like you gotta be hydrated. So yeah, fun thing to do. Chilling on the couch on mushrooms, get a big glass of water, and you're a bit sloppy on mushrooms. You can just fucking throw it into your face and splash it
Splash it all over yourself.
Splash it all over yourself. It's
You're
so
not gonna
refreshing.
stain. You're just not gonna stain.
No, it's not gonna stain anything.
No.
Nothing's gonna happen. It's just water.
Yeah, but so I got nervous. I was like, listen, you're splish splashing, that's fine, but I don't want you pouring water all over yourself. And then I wake up in the morning, there's a puddle of water in my couch that won't evaporate. Like, I don't want fucking mold in my couch.
It's like an outline of my body.
Yeah, just cheeks, like fucking his supple cheeks outlined with fucking water everywhere.
I'm just sopping wet watching Rolling Thunder.
Smells like boy pussy.
Man, it's fun though. That's a fun thing to do.
Ever since you said that, because he was very playful about it. He's like, I'm not going nuts here. I'm not like pouring water. He's like,
just felt like
a little splash on myself. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it if I splash a little on myself.
I just felt like a pirate. It felt like a
Swashbuckler.
Yeah, like a Johnny Depp routine. I'm like, ugh. It was sick.
Yeah, and so ever since then, every time I'm on mushrooms, I'm drinking water. I'll splash some on myself.
No,
and
you
I'll
do the splash?
I'll giggle and be like, "Don't worry, it's just a little splash. It's not a big deal."
It's just a little waterworks, man.
Just pouring a glass of water in my fucking face.
I like the idea that like Natalie's there too.
Yeah,
What are
we
you
just
doing?
had dinner. She didn't realize I'm fucked up. And I'm like, no, you should try it. It's really good. You
It's
can
super fun.
just a little splash.
It's like you're at the water park at Disney World.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, no, it's been quite a time. I gotta say,
Yeah, man.
I've been around the world and back.
Yeah. We went to Detroit.
We went to Detroit. Yeah, I told you we've been around the world.
Yep. That's around the world. The world ends at Detroit.
We went around the world and came back to
Yeah.
Detroit right before. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
And then Detroit was sick.
It was sick. I was not expecting it to be that nice. I felt safer there than in Hamilton.
I had a dinner party yesterday with my girlfriend's family, and they were all like, "Oh, Detroit, eh? That's interesting."
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. It's not disgusting.
It's not
Like,
gross.
Even that, like my girlfriend thought Detroit was just a shithole.
Yeah.
And my God, like the Detroit Institute of the Arts,
Yeah, very
fantastic museum.
cool. Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the first ones, or like oldest ones in America.
It was the
Yeah.
first art gallery to buy a Van Gogh.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. That is true.
So people in North America thought Van Gogh was bullshit until then, pretty much.
Well,
right?
funny thing, like a lot of their exposure to Van Gogh in like the 20s, it was like through newsprint. It was all black and white. That's how they
Like,
saw
I don't
his
see the
stuff.
hype.
Yeah, like he sucks, dude.
This guy sucks. My fucking kid can
sucks
do better than this
dude.
shit.
Doesn't even use color. It sucks
They've never
ass.
seen color in a newsprint before. They're like, this is bullshit.
This is gay, man. It sucks.
I hope they did in the newsprint. Hopefully they described the pieces a little bit.
Yeah, like there it is colorful.
Yeah. No, it was a great gallery.
Yeah.
We had some great food.
Mm-hmm.
Had some of the best birria tacos I've ever fucking had in my life.
Best one, man. Edvin, he like picked out the place.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Edvin who
yeah.
played Cooter in Robo Greaser.
Yes.
The three of us went on a little boys trip, and on the way there, it was so foggy out that like I couldn't see it. There was zero visibility. I couldn't see in front of my car. I'm like, okay,
So scary.
I pulled over and we found like a PetSmart and took a piss in a PetSmart.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Yeah. And so we get to Detroit, went to an island, the Belle Isle, which is cool. Went to an old aquarium,
Yep.
little aquarium, nothing crazy.
Yep.
And there was an old black man watching the octopus tank. He's like, man, these motherfuckers walk up here, they be tapping on the glass, man. They be scaring the octopus, and the octopus he go red when he's scared. So I'm out here making sure he ain't scared. And we're like, well, you're doing a great job. This octopus isn't red at all. He's hiding.
Shivering.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man, he's scared of all these people, man. And we're like, yeah, dude, I get it.
I get
He's
it.
giving us octopus facts. We're like, you're preach, my brother.
Damn, he worked there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he did.
Right.
He was a very nice man.
That was sick.
Well, I don't get it. He's like people taking flash photography of fucking.
Yeah, dude, I don't think the octopus cares.
No,
Probably.
they didn't. No, it doesn't like it. It probably doesn't like being where it is anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't like the whole
It
thing.
belongs in the fucking ocean, not like a tiny little aquarium.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, no, that's always that bittersweet thing, or not even bittersweet, but it's like it's conflicting when you go to zoos and like aquariums. I'm not no tree hugger, animal activist, but it is fucking fucked up when you go to those places.
Yeah,
A little
I
bit.
don't like that stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
And Edvin was telling us that apparently piranhas aren't like bloodthirsty.
yeah. So guys, let kiss a piranha.
Kiss a piranha right on his cock because
Yeah.
apparently piranhas are like, you in movies.
They're
You're like, you put-
vegetarians.
I think if like Bugs Bunny cartoons taught us anything, is if you jump in a piranha tank, you're gonna like get skinned alive and you're just gonna be a skeleton.
Yeah,
But apparently that doesn't happen.
yeah. And if you get shot by a gun, you just turn all smoky.
Yeah, exactly. I love those.
Yeah, you get soot on you. That's all it happens.
Yeah.
You get shot by a gun. Guns just shoot soot.
And if there's a bomb in front of you, you can swallow the dynamite and it'll explode and your stomach will expand and you'll go back to normal again.
Yeah, man. Looney Tunes, good life lessons with weaponry.
Those Boston boys, the Boston Bomber boys, those are interesting fellas.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of them hiding under a canoe?
Yeah, he like went in some guy's his backyard or something. His driveway, there was a boat and he was hiding in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good place to hide if you're
Yeah.
a Boston Bomber.
Did you ever see that Boston Bomber movie?
No, was it Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, I got into such a
What's it called? Patriots Day?
Yeah, I got in such a tear of those movies, man. And let's be clear, they're bad movies, but they're like over the past like that 5 years or so, between like 2015 to like 2019, there was like a slew of these blue collar, like it's just Americans
what's that,
doing
like
their
White
job.
House is fallen or something. Shit
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know White House has fallen. That
like Gerard Butler.
that type. That one seems like very extravagant. I'm thinking more. There's one on like the BP oil spill with Kurt Russell.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, and John Malkovich, and it's just
Ooh.
again, it's just I think Mark Wahlberg again.
Yeah.
It's like the same crew people, and they're just making.
Oh yeah.
It's just these movies about blue collar Americans just doing their job, and they'd be my hangover movies. They're so good.
What about that movie Tuck Everlasting?
Tuck over. What's that?
Tuck Everlasting is about like a family that lives like in the country, and they have a spring, like a natural spring or a well, and they drink the water, and it makes them live forever.
Oh,
And I was thinking, what if a pedophile captured Tuck? And Tuck's a boy, right? So
Right.
it's like you capture Tuck, you get a good supply of that water.
Yeah.
You can keep him a boy forever.
he's a boy forever now.
And that's not a pedophile tip.
No,
And we do those on the show, but
We're
this is
gonna
not
have
the
to-
official Butt Boys pedophile tip.
we're gonna have to call this episode pedophile.
I don't know. We should call it San Antone.
San Antone is really good to see you. Forget
It's
the
been a
words.
while, but you've been on my mind.
Damn, you gotta sing that karaoke.
Oh my God.
We gotta do another karaoke video.
What about a Spadoinkle Day?
Spadoinkle?
My heart is full as a baked potato.
I can't believe I never heard of that movie. Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Yeah, Cannibal the Musical.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like produced by Troma or if it was just like released by Troma, but it's
Published or
definitely a
something.
Troma-esque, like it feels like a Troma film too.
They
and,
rule.
God damn, it's so silly. It's one of the silliest movies of all time.
Very silly. man.
Highly recommended.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
I don't know.
We're almost there.
You know what? I'm just happy to be here again.
On the
I've been
couch.
here. I was here before, and I was still there
I'm
when you
happy to
thought
be-
I wasn't.
Yeah. I was here last week and the week before and
been
every
here-
week since episode
Nah.
17.
Been here a long time. Oh, I think we should point out too that we're in a different place now.
Yeah, I mentioned it briefly when you were pissing.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I gotta
Yeah.
piss again.
Yeah, I got a pee too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We could end it here, I think. I think we did. Oh, you know what? I think I started that time is wrong. I think we're at 40 minutes, not 50.
Ooh, goddamn.
God damn.
Well, you know what?
10 minutes.
We can bullshit our way through another.
we
10
can bullshit
minutes
through
here.
10 minutes. man.
Yeah.
It's like first date, you know, when you gotta
Well, let's see what's in the news. Let me take a quick look here.
take a gander.
Oh, I'm gonna play curling again.
Have they
Never mind.
Have they murdered Dave Chappelle yet?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I actually watched it last night. It's so funny. Everyone was like, fuck this SNL, you know.
I don't
but
get it, man.
It's the first SNL I watched fully through the entire way.
And then you liked it.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
It
I
was
watched
great.
the monologue was great.
Oh, here's a thing. I don't know if this is true, but apparently the Iran wants to like kill all the protesters.
Yeah,
They
it's
wanna,
probably,
like-
that's probably true.
They want to murder like 15,000 protesters,
I
and
can
they're
almost-
a lot of them are like doctors and stuff.
I don't even need to read the source of that. That is just that's just true.
That's brutal.
Yeah, Iran is it's actually Iran.
Yeah,
Someone
Iran.
corrected me on that. And well,
Well, it doesn't
my
work when you
fiance-
say, and I run so far away.
it is 4-way.
It's very 4-way.
It's 4-way.
What else is in the news? Sandy Hook Memorial opens nearly 10 years after 26 killed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very
So go
nice.
check that out. That's the Butt Boys travel tip of the week. Go check out the Sandy Hook Memorial.
God damn.
Oh, here's an interesting one. Former inmate struggling to reintegrate into society due to minimal experience with digital technology. Former prisoner Anthony Smith is free, but unable to navigate the modern world, leaving him wondering if he'd be better off back in prison.
You'd be better off dead.
He's like, listen, man, if the internet's not chat rooms and rotten.com, I'd rather get raped in prison.
What about E-Bombs World? I was playing a Flash game, Ninja Gaiden cut something.
Yeah. He gets out of prison. He's like, I hope my Neopets are still alive. No!
They're all gay and dead.
They're all trans and dead and gay.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, man. I think about that. Technology's moving at such a light speed, very
Yeah.
fast.
NFL star Tom Brady could lose a fortune after crypto company's bankruptcy announcement.
That thing is very funny. That
So what
story,
happened with that? I don't know.
I don't
anything
know
about that.
anything really, but
But I bet it's funny.
it's super funny. I want to read more into it, but that guy seemed like a complete fraud. He was actually working with Sam Harris on something, I think.
Nice.
And so they got hacked recently, and he's like, "Oh no, we got hacked." But it's so clearly like he's just funneling the money out of it as they're going
So
bankrupt.
it's
for
always
himself.
hacked.
Yeah. So
It's
like,
always bullshit.
yeah. So they're going bankrupt now, and then it seems they faked a hack to then get the money out of there, so that they don't have to use the money to pay for the bankruptcy. Like the guy is like a Ponzi scheme completely.
Damn.
Fucked everybody.
So that might fuck Tom Brady. And he just got divorced from Giselle Bundchen.
So bunching.
You hear about Giselle Bundchen. Apparently she's bunching a bunch of guys' cocks in her pussy now that she's freshly single.
I don't follow football, but it's like
I watch football.
all right, gay boy, you don't watch football?
Oh, this guy doesn't like fucking football.
But is that divorce because like he said he was gonna retire and because his wife wanted him to?
No, my guess is some other personal bullshit.
Yeah, he probably cheated on her a million times.
Yeah, I don't know. It must be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, marriage is hard enough. Now you be Tom Brady, that's even harder.
Yeah.
Being Tom Brady's hard work. You got to throw a ball. You got to get some money. That's hard.
That's hard, man.
I can do one out of two of those things. if I throw a ball, I'm going to be off work for 2 weeks. So fuck.
Try doing both.
Yeah,
Very difficult.
exactly.
Try throwing a ball at your work. See
One
how hard
ti-
it is. Throw a ball, go to work and throw a ball and see how much you get paid.
Yeah, and see
Very
what happens.
difficult.
Yeah. One time, there was this girl I had a huge crush on, and me and Edvin went to go see her play softball, and we rode our bikes up there. And on the way, we stopped because there was like a goat farm, and there was a goat with these giant nuts, and we spent like 15 minutes trying to hit the goat's nuts with little pebbles. Me and Edmund were throwing pebbles at this goat's big nuts. And then we rode our bike to the baseball diamond where her baseball game was going.
That's sick.
And I loved this girl. I wanted to marry her. And so a ball, like some sort of shitty ball, comes towards me, right? And at my feet, I'm holding the ball in my hand. And the girl at the plate, she's like, throw it to me, throw it to me. I fucking whip it, and it goes like way over her head, like into the outfield. And everyone started laughing at me.
Oh,
Like,
no.
God damn, wish I'd stay with the goat nuts. Goat nuts would have been easier
I
than
probably
this.
would have hit the nuts by now after
Yeah.
another 50 throws.
Yeah, and you know what? I never got laid. Nothing ever worked out.
And everything sucked forever.
Yeah, and now look at me.
Now you're on a pink couch.
Now I'm doing mushrooms with this guy.
and it looks like the pedophile casting couch.
I'm playing curling with a pedophile.
He's hunting the fifth dimension. I think we should end it there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we're good.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another week.
Yeah, another weekly episode that you've been, watching weekly because it's always been here, always, forever.
Yeah. And it will be here forever.
Yes,
So depend on that.
depend on it. All right,
Thank you.
take care.
San Antone, it's really good to see you. It's been a while, but you've been on my mind. I've seen your rolling hills and winding rivers, so clear that I could almost make them mine. I can almost see the old Bandera Highway stretching out toward old Mexico, and the times we used to walk down by the river. Now it seems like such a long, long time ago. San Antone, it's really good to see you. It's been a while, but you've been on my mind. I've been a lot of places, but I think I've always known one day I'd come back. sitting here looking out the window, thinking just how good things used to be. Well, I might be coming back to only memories. Oh, but San Antone, you sure look good to me.